This was the 5th year of Ethan's torment. The heiress of River City's most prominent family had chosen him a chauffeur's son as her fake boyfriend to avoid an arranged marriage rather than being her boyfriend. He was more like a toy she had casually picked up. She deliberately made him wait outside in the pouring rain all night, forced him to buy alcohol for her and her lover, and mocked him mercilessly when he was nearly in tears with worry. But because of love, he never thought of leaving her until the day the young miss used his sister's life as a bargaining chip in her games. That day, he made up his mind to disappear from her world. Soon, rumors spread throughout River City that the once proud heiress had gone completely mad trying to find him. Summer rain nights are always humid and sticky. Ethan had been standing in front of Olivia's door for nearly 3 hours. The rain had long since soaked through his clothes and hair, but the items in his arms remained clean, in stark contrast to his disheveled appearance. For the first time, Ethan felt that summer could be this cold, chilling him to the bone and making his heart ache with bitterness. 2 hours earlier, Ethan had suddenly received a message from Olivia, the cold words like frost. "I want cake. Bring it to me within 30 minutes. Nothing but a command without any other words. Ethan wasn't angry. Instead, a hint of a smile appeared in his eyes as he immediately set off for South Street to fulfill her order. After buying the strawberry cake, Ethan even bought a bouquet of jasmine flowers. Although it wasn't cheap for a poor boy saving money for his sister's medical treatment, it was worth it for Olivia. "Olivia, I am already at your door." Ethan's voice message was full of anticipation. He waited nervously at the door for a while, but the door before him never opened. Ethan thought Olivia might be asleep. She often slept at odd hours, so he stood at the door waiting patiently. As dark clouds covered the quiet night sky, threatening to bring a downpour, the flowers in his hands gradually lost their vitality. Yet he still couldn't get any response from Olivia or hear the crisp sound of the door opening. Wait a little longer, Ethan consoled himself. Raindrops began to fall steadily, creating beautiful ripples on the ground. Ethan couldn't help but call Olivia, and after a long while she finally answered, "What are you doing? Don't you know you are disturbing my movie?" Her tone was full of impatience. Seeing her unfriendly attitude, Ethan cautiously asked, "Didn't you say you wanted strawberry cake? I've already bought it and I'm at your door, but I haven't heard from you. Is there something urgent?" Olivia was silent for a few seconds, and there seemed to be some giggling from the other end of the line. "Nothing urgent, I was just having fun and forgot about you. Since you've already bought the cake, go buy a bottle of wine and bring it over." Ethan was about to speak, but the call was disconnected. Olivia loved to drink, especially the special cocktail from that restaurant in the north of the city, which wasn't easy to buy without connections. Ethan hardly hesitated and didn't think much of it, immediately setting off to buy wine for Olivia. Even though his clothes were soaked by the heavy rain, he had no complaints. The journey wasn't easy. He stumbled into the restaurant dripping wet and was mocked by the wealthy diners for a long time. Fortunately, Ethan arrived just in time and managed to buy the last bottle of special cocktail before closing time, using Olivia's name. By the time he rushed back to Olivia's house in the pouring rain, it was almost midnight, and he was soaked to the bone. But the cake, wine, and even the flowers didn't have a single drop of rain on them. Ethan had just put on a pleasing smile and was about to step in when he saw that the person opening the door wasn't Olivia but a face he despised, Nathan. "He's really obedient, isn't he, Olivia? You've trained your dog well." Instantly, laughter erupted from the living room. "Miss, we've heard that this little pet of yours is very well trained, and seeing it today, it's indeed true. That's right, remember our deal. That club of yours is mine now." The group laughed together, looking very pleased with themselves. "Ethan, are you a dog? You are so obedient. We left you outside for so long and you didn't even get angry. You even went all the way to buy wine and bring it back. You are really worthless, aren't you? And you made me lose my favorite sports car to someone else. How embarrassing."